you do that?
You're tense, I'm calm. You apply excessive force, I control that force through fluid motion. That means relaxing the whole body so it can react instantly without resistance, without thought. Do you see now? It means becoming like clear water.
Water.
Right. Water can take any form. It drifts without effort one moment, then pounds down in a torrent the very next.
Why do you think people believe in God? Because they want to. It's not easy living in such an ugly, corrupt world. There is no certainty, nothing to hope for. People are lost, so they reach out. Don't you get it? God didn't create humans. No, it's humans who created God.
I hate stories like that. Men only think about the past right before their death, as if they were searching frantically for proof that they were alive.
You're tense?
Hey guys, happy Thursday. I nearly said Wednesday. Thursday. Welcome to Kevin Radio. We have a very extra special Rebel Ant with us today.
What?
Kevin!
Oh man,
I know, he is real.
he is real.
He
is back.
How are you?
I am doing okay. I'm happy to be on stream with you
Nice.
for the first time like in a year.
Oh, it's so long since we've been on live together. I'm so
I
glad to
know.
have you here.
I know.
Yeah,
I
you're
usually
like
do get to like tune in and watch portions live, and then I'll go back and watch. But I'm happy to be here now.
I know you're like a fucking barbarian. Need to shave, bro.
Well, you know what it is, because they cut my neck open. They said you can't shave in that area. So because I can't shave like halfway down the neck, it's like you can't
You're
really
not gonna
shave
just
at
like
all.
shave this bit.
This is it.
Just
I only
like
shave
that.
like this. This is it.
I think it looks good.
Thank
I feel
you.
Like you look caveman.
Oh, I feel
well
caveman. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good look for the Rebel Ants, I think.
I agree.
How's the
More
recoup coming
rebellious.
along? Let's
Huh?
share with the viewers how the recoup is coming along.
Well,
What you been up to?
I was bedridden basically for the first 2 weeks after the surgery, and the surgery was January 13th. Went home from the hospital on the 14th, and then I was mostly like in bed or laying down, and there was no comfortable position to be in. It's like either my neck hurts, my back hurts, and I just watched a lot of TV, a lot of podcasts, a lot of audiobooks, just tried to pass time. A lot of
Yeah,
muscle
did you work
relaxation.
out on Rebel Ants?
I was doing things. I told you I was working
Were
on
you?
the I told you I was working on that super tip thing. But I'll tell you, I never used the
Thinking hard.
oxycodone. I never used the hard drugs that they give me. I didn't need it.
No, you didn't need it. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really good.
I got through it with like Tylenol and muscle relaxers.
Oh,
And
well done.
now I'm okay.
Did you save me some?
Yes, I still have some oxy. You can have all of it.
Okay, thank you. I love how you think of me.
Is this a sideline you have going, like drug dealing or something? I don't know.
We dabble.
God.
We dabble.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just so glad you're doing acid's like, what the fuck is Kevin doing?
I know, I'm sorry to disappoint you. You were probably expecting real quality content today, and I'm here to bring the bar down.
We're fucking eclipse here now today.
Oh, it's so cool. I'm so happy to have you here. But yeah, so
Well,
other
look.
than that, it's like, what's the timeline on your recovery? Is it like, are we talking months?
Now he's back to work.
I'm back. No, I did start work yesterday, but it's because I can work from home and take breaks in between calls. It's about 3 months of keeping it low key, and then about 6 months until like I can do any activity again, like
No, he doesn't.
wrestling.
Right?
But
No, he doesn't.
2 weeks was like the main hurdle, getting past the 2 week
Yeah.
point where I just did that. And then it'll be about 3 months to get clearance for certain items. And then 6 months should be like 100% again, if not better. So I'm looking forward
Well,
to
I
that.
hope
That's
better if you've been in pain with discs and stuff, As it said, how are we going to shit talk?
I know, I
Like,
can't
with
leave
pain
my
recovery?
comment. I usually leave some nasty comments for Miguel too. I can't do that here.
I know.
I know.
I suppose you can, but
I'm trying to be nice to him. That's it. I'm trying.
It's
Oh
not
my
true, Anthony.
God.
You should see our text messages.
I've heard.
He's got to work. All right.
Miguel's quietly, he pretends to be this soft, like the kind, lovely one, but actually he's a bully.
That's exactly
I
it.
just know.
Both of you.
Could you imagine being like, working with him and he was your boss?
Get the show on the run.
But yeah, you guys have got some really exciting stuff cooking though. So I'm so glad you came on, because I said to Miguel earlier in the week, let's just do a show talking about what you guys have got doing, what we're working on the Cute and Creepy Gang. And so it's perfect timing.
Yeah.
It's like we planned it and scheduled it.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for the stuff that we have coming up this year. I mean, I know Kevin's been working on like the website. Sorry, he's been working on a bunch of stuff behind the scenes, doing some really cool stuff. That super tip, whatever it's called.
Ooh, super tip.
What is that?
What was the name of it?
Yeah, super tip.
It sounds, I will say, it sounds a little rude.
Yes, it does. No,
I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what.
I don't think that's the name of it.
no, it is called super
I
tip.
just made that up.
Not in the way you're saying it. I'll do my best to explain it. So basically,
Okay.
there's some YouTube streamers that I watch and follow, and one of them was recognizing the fact that when people do a super chat on YouTube, so when your channel is monetized, somebody can tip you, right? They can do like a super chat, but YouTube keeps 40% of that. And if you were doing it through an iPhone, like if you were on your phone trying to do a super tip, Apple takes another percentage of that.
So they've started doing that. Is quite recent, because even if I want to boost, I used to just boost a post, say on Instagram, right? And I would just do it and I'd pay, say, I just want to boost £50, say, right? Now it'll cost me 25% more, because Apple take like a massive chunk of that fees in the app. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't know that.
this streamer came up with like his own system that works off of a connection with Stripe and like another back end. So regardless, you don't have to be on YouTube. So, we'll put up the QR code on our show, but basically you go onto a website, you scan the QR code, you go to a website, and you can put in the tip, and you can, you put in a dollar amount, whether it's $3, $5, $1,000, whatever it is. And it bypasses YouTube. It comes in through a web source, through your streaming platform, such as EVMux. So we would do it through our streaming platform. So it just appears as like an overlay, and the payment goes through Stripe. So Super Tip, the company, only keeps 15% of the tip, and the creator gets to keep 18. So, 85. Super Tip keeps 15. The creators keep 85%. So it's so much better. And there's all these fun added things to it. So one of the things I was showing Miguel is that they have these AI voices. So one of the things that you do is you have to give it like a voice model to train the AI on. So I did a voice model for Miguel and a voice model for me. So you have to provide 10 minutes of voice, essentially, of talking, so it can train the AI model. And what I was telling Miguel the other day is like it took me hours to come up with 10 minutes of isolated audio of just him and just me, because we're always like, laughing or talking over each other or like commenting, so it's like there's only seconds at a time of one of us only talking.
Neither of you are very good at being quiet.
Right.
In the last whatever years that we've been doing this, really?
I picked like 4 or 5 episodes. It's like, I'm not going to watch 5 hours worth of it, but I was like, I put an episode into CapCut and I would just slice out the audio of only you. Then I go into the next episode. It took a long time. I think if you want, if you give me like 3 minutes, I can put the overlay on this stream just to kind of show you how it works.
Oh, wow.
And then this way people can submit tips in my voice. It'll look like I'm saying something, it'll sound like I'm saying something. And same thing with Miguel. So, usually it's people having fun with it, me saying something silly somebody gets to dictate what it is I'm saying. So it's a really cool system. There's a lot happening that they're developing, and there's no cost to use the system other than they take 15% of the tip. So they just went public with it in December, and I've been working through getting it set up with Stripe and our bank account system and all that stuff. So not that we, need and want everyone to just spend all their money on tipping us, but it's just a
No,
more
but it's
fun and engaging way to have comments.
Yeah.
and also I
Yeah,
think
no,
if,
that's cool.
if people want to tip you, they want to tip you. They don't want to give 40%
Exactly.
of it to YouTube and 20% of
Yeah.
it to Apple. It's
Yes.
like,
And, to that point, as I was telling Miguel, it's like the super chat is just through YouTube, and a lot of crypto streaming is through X, right? So
Yeah.
this platform, because it just works off a QR code and a website, it's any user. Anyone watching on X can still tip and, send their comment through as a text comment or an audio using the AI voices. So I think it's really a
That's really
fun,
cool.
fun thing for us.
Yeah, that's really, really good.
So,
Excited.
I'm going to go ahead.
When are you planning on rolling it out?
I was going to do it on our next stream, but if you want,
Oh wow.
I can show you even what it looks like on the back end right now. If you want.
Yeah,
we'll
if you
share my
if you want to share, shall I put you on a share
Yes,
screen?
I will do it. I'll share my screen.
Shall I move screens to one? I'll move over to and I'll remove my share screen off here. Remove. Add. Oh, it's added you up there. Why does it do that? There we go. We need it spotlit, don't we?
You broke it.
Got it? Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see my screen now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sharing a tab. Hold on. Let me stop that. Hold on.
No, don't.
No, that's fine. So this tab, this is the super tip backend. Let me just go to the website itself. So it's supertip.gg, and each streamer has their own unique link. So ours is supertip.gg/rebel. So you can see here it says building community engagement tools for live streamers. So this is really like the first product that they're releasing. And it's through a QR code. Payment is through Stripe. And so I'll go into our dashboard now. So what happens is when people submit the tips, it comes through into like this queue here, and I can see what's played or unplayed, and then you can control if you want to play just the audio or the video. And then under the settings is where I get this stream key, this overlay URL, which is how we'll put it into EVMux with the web source. And then you'll see here's voice tips. So here's like a voice tip I made of Miguel and I. We're each in here. So I don't know if you can get audio on.
Hello, this is First Night, and I was created for Rebel Ants.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was good.
All right, so look, let me show you. Here's like a sample.
And that's AI. You've just fed it a load of your voice samples, and then
yeah, I took like a 10-minute clip. So now I can do a sample and have it say whatever I want. So say Kevin is the coolest guy in the world.
I would never say that.
He smells
Definitely not me.
Okay,
smells
so
delicious. Oh
here's the sample. Hold on a second.
Kevin is the coolest guy in the world, and he smells delicious.
So people can tip in his voice. They can have him say whatever he wants, right?
That
So
is epic.
it's really cool. So what somebody would do is they would go to supertip.gg/rebel, and they'll have the option to tip us, whether with a text tip or a voice tip, and then we can play it on the stream here. So the way that works is through the panel here, the show. We get this QR code here, and then this overlay URL. I'll show you here if you want. Are you okay if I put the overlay on the screen right now?
Yeah. Wait, do you want me to?
No, you don't have to do anything.
No.
No, you don't have to do anything. I'm going to put it in right now. Bam. So now you can see that there's a QR code here. So I have the web source here. I have the QR code. You can see the QR code on the screen. Right?
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
So now I need somebody to go in and put a tip in. So Miguel, I need you to go do tip.
Retro said, "Did anyone notice Kev is always on top of all the ways possible to tip him?"
This is true. Retro, I need you to step it up a little bit right now. I need you to go to supertip.gg/rebel. And if they do a voice tip, then it'll just come through on the screen here. We'll be able to hit play.
Oh my god.
So
Oh,
here's
so
like
it'll come up automatically?
well, there are some you can set. You can set it so it can bypass the queue. But here's like a sample one.
Okay.
Welcome to Super Tip Rebel Ants. This is a sample voice tip.
Oh, okay.
So that's just an example of what happens when you click on like something that's played. Here,
Ah, wicked.
this is just a text one only. This is
Welcome to Super Tip Rebel Ants. This is a sample voice tip.
I think the echo is because let me turn my thing down.
Let me see. Let me try it.
I have my own audio going through. Here.
Miguel's doing. I dread to think what he's going to put.
Hold on.
So I need someone to go do a tip. Go ahead.
Oh, right.
Go ahead, Miguel.
He's on it.
Hold on. Just press the button. Relax. Sign in with X. No, thanks. I don't want to sign in with. Oh, okay.
X or YouTube,
Speaker.
and then it'll show. You can do it anonymous, or you can put your name. You can change the name.
So
Lots
you can
of
do this
fun.
from whatever channel. That
Oh, you could do it
you're
with
from.
USD? You could tip in USD too? Oh, this is
Yeah.
just USD.
It's just USD. I think they're looking at crypto options as well, but they're trying to stay as legit and above board as possible with their Stripe connections for now.
So let me see if I send tip.
Did you do it yet?
Wait. Oh, I see what
So
happens.
impatient.
Yeah, but it's fun. You can load in up to 3 free voices. So, Vicky, I might be able to do yours if you want. I don't know if you want
Yeah,
people,
do
Just
doing
speak.
doing
I
text
don't
in your own
mind.
voice.
I don't
All right, I
mind.
might do it then.
Oh, that message.
Oh my God, you don't even know how to
That'll be
tip.
funny.
You're the worst. Don't you go to
Relax.
strip clubs like all the time? Aren't you the master tipper at a strip club?
Rebel Lance text.
Yeah, that's just dollar
voice.
bills, though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
Don't need
asking
any
me.
tax for
Oh,
that.
okay, I see. Kevin sucks.
Are you doing text or the AI voice?
Voice.
Yeah, do the voice
Okay.
one.
Okay.
It says choose a speaker. I did.
You chose me or you?
No.
It's funnier if you choose me to say that
Me.
I suck versus your own voice.
I don't see you there though.
What?
Oh,
I only see
Oh,
myself.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. You might be right. I might not have activated mine since it went
This will
through.
be- this will
Oh,
be the
you're right.
first official
Go ahead and
taping of Kevin.
refresh or something.
All right, hold on.
Okay, 1 credit.
Refreshing. No,
Refreshing.
thanks. Voice. Select speaker. Kev is there now.
Yes.
Okay.
I can tell you've been in bed for 2 weeks. You're like,
going so
"Ah, they've let me out.
Yes. I actually haven't left the house yet, though. I haven't left my house. So I told my wife, I was like, can you take me for a ride somewhere? I can't drive yet. So,
Oh god, yeah, I
it's
imagine driving's a little way off, is it?
yeah.
It
they're
just keeps telling me to. It just keeps telling me to choose a speaker, and I keep doing that, and
Oh,
it just
God. You're
doesn't
like,
do it.
No, is it?
you're like a
broken?
baby.
It's broken.
It ain't broken, trust me.
Yeah, every
Trust
time I
me.
said, every time I hit send tip, it just says choose a speaker.
Did you choose a speaker?
Yeah. How do I put in? But how do I put in the money in there?
It'll take you afterwards like a checkout screen. Yeah, I'm gonna try to
I'm not
pull.
doing that. That's the problem. Choose
Actually,
change
I
speaker.
can do it on here. I think.
I gotta do it from my phone.
No, well, no, you can do it from the website. It's just supertip.gg/rebel. So
I
this
don't
is
have to
what
sign up though.
you don't have to sign up. But you have to sign in through like YouTube or X
Choose a
so that it
speaker.
knows what your account
Oh,
is.
yeah.
So here I'm going to click on voice tip. Select speaker, Kev. Here's a
Hello, this is Kev, and I was created for Rebel Ants.
That's
so
what I
now
did.
a message. Miguel stinks like a dog's butt.
Send tip. Oh, do I need to hit plus here? No.
Oh
I
my
don't.
god.
Oh, I did have to hit plus.
Jeez, did you do it?
I did. Hold on. Oh yeah, there it is.
So you can actually make like a conversation too. I could do like me and then Miguel, so you can like stack up speakers.
Please check the following.
Did you do it?
Oh, I want my email. Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
What is my email?
How do you put up with this all the time, Vicky? Every week
Don't
you're
know.
dealing with him?
I don't know. I know.
His old ass doesn't know how to
I
use
just
technology.
no. I mean, to be fair, normally I click. On
Okay,
buttons.
I just tipped. I tipped.
You did. I
We go
did.
through.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me go back to my dashboard. There it is. There it is. I see it. So hold on. Let's play it.
My name is Kevin, and I suck.
Yeah, that was the best $5. That goes back into your bank account.
I took you $5. Oh my god, what am I doing?
And then yes, that was a $5 tip.
My name is Kevin
Actually,
and I suck.
Oh,
That
I
was
love
pretty
the way it
easy.
comes up with a little pop-up as well. That's really cool.
Yeah, some of the longer ones are funny because like it's animating based on the pulse of the audio, which you can turn on and
Ah,
off.
Little
But then you can just keep playing
bobbleheads.
them over. You can pin them. There's lots of fun, customizable things you could do way beyond what Super Tip lets you do. So, if anybody wants to tip, this money will go directly to Vicky because it's her show.
well, you know what I liked about it? I was able to just do Apple Pay very quickly.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah, it was pretty.
Oh,
That was pretty easy.
this is so good, and
Yeah.
I
and
like
so
that.
so innovative, isn't it? The fact that it's not, because it's been driving me nuts that whenever I try and do anything through Apple apps at the minute, they're taking a massive. They never
Yeah.
used to do that. They're taking a huge chunk of it, and it's like, ugh, it puts you off doing it. You're like, no, I
I
shouldn't
know.
bother.
I know. I feel that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was cool. No, I
Ah,
like it.
I
that was
feel
very
that.
cool.
So yeah, we'll be using that on future streams, and Vicky, you and I separately can look at setting it up for your stream as well. That way,
That'd be-
because we can see when the tips come in, we'll know which ones come in on your stream versus our stream.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah,
cool. It's a good
that is very
idea.
cool. I like it.
And also, I know Miguel's been busy working on the character development and stuff as well. So
Yeah.
I'm going to share this, hang on. So let's talk a little bit about these little dudes.
Yeah, so these guys are the 11 factions that we have. Obviously, all the gangs basically, the Ronin, the samurai, all those guys. And what I wanted to do was that I wanted to basically what I want to do is I want to build a world where people are immense in the characters, if that makes sense. So in order to do that, you have to give the characters life, and you have to make sure that each character stands out from the other one. So in order to do that, you have to make sure that each character stands out, right? So from each other, because in that way you give each character a different mood, a different feeling, a different characteristic,
Yeah,
right?
character. And people will be able to relate to certain characters more than others.
Right.
It just makes it much more rounded as like a,
Yeah, more intuitive. People will
Yeah.
be able to choose like who they resonate with. And basically that's really what I wanted to do, and I think I've accomplished that with the characters. The only thing is that now what I want is I really want to focus on the comic book. I really want to release the comic book because I think the comic book is really what's going to push people into saying, okay, who do I want to be? Who do I want to side with? Or who do I want to wait for, right? Because the first book doesn't include all the factions. It only includes 3 of them, possibly insinuating maybe 4 of them or possibly 5. I don't know. If you really get into the storyline, you'll be able to notice that we actually mentioned 5 of them. But the main roles and the main characters go around 3 of the gangs, which are the warriors. The Ronins obviously get mentioned, but you don't really see them yet. Actually, you do see them at the beginning of the prologue, but they're not really part of the story until a certain part of the story towards the end, right? Because the Ronins are more of like that character that it's kind of that mythical character that people really don't know about yet until the end, right? And what it is that they do, and you hear about them being mentioned throughout the storyline, but you really don't know about them, right?
Yeah.
Until towards the end. And people will think that maybe the Ronins are bad or they're good or whatever they might think, right? But at the end of the day, like the Ronins are very they're just very mythical. They're very to themselves. They're very to the code, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
They believe what they want to believe. Each group, each faction, they none of them are wrong, right? Like I don't want to say any of them are bad.
So
They
there's
all
no
believe in what they
necessarily
believe.
good guy or bad guy in the
Yeah.
situation. They all just have slightly different beliefs, right?
They all have different beliefs, yeah, and they all have different ways of like this little guy right here, the Sohei, right? They're more like monks. They're more peaceful. They're warriors of like peace, as opposed to like the actual samurais, which they're more like
These
I
guys.
don't know if you could bring. Is that the samurai? Yeah, that's the samurais there. They're more like following the code. They want to be protectors. That that kind of stuff. They want to protect
Yeah.
everybody, right? As opposed to like the Sohei, which they just want to protect their own, right? They don't like to mingle with anybody else. Like every character is very immense. Like they all have their own world. The good thing about the storyline is that they're you have to understand that when you read the book, right? They were all one. It was all one colony, right? And then something happened, and they broke into these 11 factions. And then from there on, they kind of took their own. Like I don't want to give too much out. They kind of like yeah, they kind of broke into their own world basically. But yeah, there's a lot. I mean, I want to show you guys. I have a little. Let me see if I can share it now.
Let me remove mine.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see here.
I've added your share screen to the thing. So
Yeah, can you guys see it?
go. Yeah, I can see it in this there.
Yeah, so this is basically what the book looks like. The novel. It's a graphic novel. Obviously, it was supposed to be a comic at first, and then the more I just got into it, because I've been thinking about this for more than a year now.
Yeah.
And the more I got into it, the more I was like, it's just going to turn into a graphic novel, and this is what it's been turning into, right?
Yeah.
And this is just like I'm going to play it, but this is just part of the prologue. I'm not going to play the whole thing because I don't want to give the whole thing out, but this is also a rough draft. This is not finalized completely yet.
No.
So
Okay.
here we go.
Do.
The old and they said, if you pressed your ear against the roots.
I don't think the audio is coming through the right
I
way.
think the audio is playing up.
The audio's not playing?
No, it's like broken.
Yeah, it's a little choppy.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me go back. Let me see here. I can play the audio better.
So how did it, like, just a quick, because you come up with all these
Sure.
names for the fractions, and
Mhm.
how were you inspired to, how did you name them? Like Woku, are they, is it inspired by like Japanese?
Yeah, they are. So I watch a
tradition
lot of. I've always been a fan of like martial art movies and like kung fu movies and stuff like that. Obviously, one of them being one of the recent ones, Ronin, with Keanu Reeves, I think it is.
Yeah.
Great movie, a lot of inspiration from that one. But it's I've also been like a huge Bruce Lee fan since I was very little.
Okay.
So a lot of inspiration came from there, and you'll see some of that stuff within like the within some of the visuals of the storyline,
Yeah.
right? You'll see some of
feels
that
very
there.
authentic. That's why I asked the question.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought you've obviously, this comes from a real place. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
no,
Rather
it
than just-
definitely did. Yeah, it's yeah, for sure. Let me see if I could. I
Let's
think I
see.
need to put the mic closer.
The old ants said the roots remember everything. They said, if you pressed your ear against the great heart roots and held your breath long enough, you could still hear the first songs, the first marches, the first screams, long before the emblems were carved and the banners were painted. There had been only one name for the world below the forest. The colony prime. It spread like a living crown beneath the trees. A single mind made of a million hearts, all lit by one fire. At its center, in a vault of stone and crystal, burned the flame of life.
So real quick, the flame of life. I just paused it. The flame of life is something that was there before the factions came into being, right? Like this was something that was there that kept the colony together. It was like their thing, and it's very underground. See, you really look at what I'm building, you can tell that it's underground, right? This is a stone that it obviously grows underground, and you can see by the visuals there, everything is underground. So
Yeah.
It was not
feels
a
very,
normal fire.
Lord of the Rings.
It did not want wood.
Yeah.
It did not want air. It burned in the glassy heart of an enormous crystal, swirling gold and white and faint green like a storm that had been caught and chained. The flame hummed, and the tunnels hummed with it. The ants walked in time to that song. They built in time to that song. They were one. No one knows when the first crack appeared. Some say it started as a whisper among the elders' arguments scraped into stone in the quiet of the night. Some say the flame itself flickered, burning hotter, as if testing the cavern that held it. Others blame a single warrior who asked the wrong question. What if the flame was meant to be more than one? For the cause, the stories all agree on what came next. The flame screamed, the crystals split like thin ice beneath a sudden weight. Light exploded through the chamber, not blinding, but dividing. What had been one storm became 11 jagged shards of fire, each glowing a different color, blue like cold steel, green like sap, purple like old bruises, gold like promise. And at the very heart of the explosion, the last piece to fall, burned a shard of crimson. The ants staggered in the light, their armor smoking, their antennae ringing with the flame's last song as a whole. When they opened their eyes, the world had changed. Each shard burned with its own rhythm. Those who stood nearest to one felt their hearts pulled toward it, their thoughts bending to match its glow. Groups formed around each fragment, the first colonies, drawn like moths to their colors. They told themselves it was the only way to survive. They did not see the crimson shard at first. It lay wedged in the broken stone at the edge of the chamber, smoldering softly, as if waiting. It was not large. It was not bright. It pulsed slowly, like something wounded or breathing. Those who picked it up would say later that it felt different, heavier than it looked, warmer than it should have. When they held it, they felt an urge not just to guard, but to shape, not just to remember, but to rewrite. They called themselves the Ronin.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's really
I
good.
love it. It's so good.
Yeah, so the Ronin, that's one of the parts where you will hear about them and how they got exiled pretty much during the prologue, but you won't hear much about them until tours, and you'll hear like little fragments here and there of the Ronin, but you won't really get to see them on the first book in action, right? There will be part of the storyline where there will be a story about what happened to them after they broke out, and where did they go, who took care of them, why did they believe in what they believed in, right? All that is going to be in every book and every story of every faction, right? So, but the Ronin it's very deep, it's very meaningful, and I think a lot of people will like attach to them very quickly.
Yeah. Well, they've got a mystery about them, haven't they? And like they definitely feel like it's a mythological. It's got very like Fires of Mordor vibes about it, isn't it? It's like it's really people are gonna just go nuts for it, I'm sure.
I mean, I've been
come to life.
I've been a Lord of what?
I said I'm excited to see it come to life.
Yeah, me too.
The book.
And the art is like leveled up like massively from season 1 of the NFTs, and like
from V1s to V2s to V3s now, which is what I wanted.
Yeah, it's like other level.
The other thing I was thinking about yesterday actually was that, and I couldn't even sleep thinking about this, is that one of the things that not that I don't like, but one of the things that NFTs do is that they're always in the same position, right? Like the character is always in the same position. It's always like the same body type with a different like either helmet or a different sword or a different whatever. And the more I thought about this, because I have most of the collection done for V3, which I don't want to release anytime soon at all. That's not happening. But I don't know. Last night I was really questioning myself, like maybe I should go back to the drawing book, and I kept thinking to myself, like, how do I make this different, right? Like, how do I make this something completely different than what a regular NFT is,
Yeah.
right? And
And
then
is
if you
it
look
going
at
to
some of
be
the
a full body like these illustrations here, or will it be still just the?
no, so the NFT collection, it's half body up, right? But do I really want to do that now that the more that I think about it and the more that the comic book is going into shape, right? I don't know if that's something that I want to do anymore. Right. So
Okay.
if you look at something I posted, I think it was this morning. These are characters of if you I don't know if you're able to go down a little bit. No.
Cute.
Yeah. Right there. Yeah. So like these guys, obviously they're all part of the same clan, right? But they're all different if you look at it. So now I'm thinking and visualizing something like this would be better, right? I'm just not sure yet what I want to do, right?
I mean, so something we've done, which I don't talk about enough, but when you mint a Lunar Witch, you don't know that in the background there's more than one thing being minted, right? Because we're building a VIP area, so you'll be able to access other shapes. Like maybe you don't want the background, maybe you don't want the frame, you want a PFP optimized one, because we thought that would be quite cool if people wanted to utilize them for anything. So maybe maybe there's a way you could do that where people who've minted get access to both the full character or the PFPable where it's just shoulder, half body. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's a huge amount
I
of
could do
work,
that too. I mean,
know,
the
but
collection is
maybe.
almost done. Which the only reason the collection is done. The only thing is that the collection, as I build the storyline too, there's certain things that change some certain characteristics, or like a certain attribute that I want to change or add. You know what I mean? Like a different sword, a different weapon, or something else, or a different kimono, right? But these here, the more I think about it, the more I feel like people will be more attached to like full characters like this. Like if you go to the first one character, he's a little more heavy set, right? So like somebody who's heavy set might be like, oh, okay, that's more me, right, than anything else. So the more I think about it, the more that I want to
You're
change
leaning
things.
towards this, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they feel like, oh my god! I mean, you totally need to do like essentially a Dungeons and Dragons game with these, right? You know, like
yeah,
figurines, dice, kind of. I feel like
yeah,
the full figure. It feels like beyond an NFT. It's like you can, without even
yeah,
being told,
exactly.
you can see exactly where it could lead. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And I really like for example, this character. If you see the first post I ever did of it, his antennas used to be out, and then I was like, no, with the whole helmet on, I think the antennas should be tucked in. So then I tucked in the antennas.
And this
So
little like crest at the top of his helmet alludes to
yeah,
antennae anyway, you know, and it's
exactly. Yeah. So I didn't want to use that and then the antennas in the background because then it just wouldn't look good, right? Like at least
it's
to
not
me, it just
cleaner.
wouldn't look
This is
good.
clean, isn't it?
That's cleaner, yeah. And people would know their ants, you know what I mean? Like he takes the helmet off, and I do have training gear, right? Which I've posted to, which is like their how each clan trains and what are they wearing. That's different too at some point. If you go up, that black one, no,
This one?
the other way, yeah. So that's part of the NFT. People don't know that because I didn't say that on the thing, right? But this is just the background of what the NFT is, right? And then you build it up with your what do you call that? You like your helmets, your
Like
kimonos, and all
traits.
that stuff will
Yeah.
go on
Yeah,
top.
your traits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But this is one of them, right? Like, and this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know yet if I want to do that. And I was trying to throw people off by making it all black and stuff, but yeah.
No.
But
I
as you
just,
can see here, like this is part of like the front, the side, and then the back.
God, you've
And
gone into
I
so
just really
much
like this.
detail, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But these are all things that, I was rough drafting for the book, right? Like what are they gonna look like? Who are they gonna be with, etc. And then these are things that I wanted to do for also the visuals that I wanted to do for for the animation, right? Like they needed this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm still debating in my head what I want to do now because to your point, yeah, I think it would be great to have the half bodies and then give them a character behind it that they don't know what that character looks like. It could be a little fat one, it could be a little short one, it could be a little big one, right? But the good thing is that if you go with, I don't know, let's say you go with a warrior clan, right? The warrior clan already has, they already have like their colors, what it means, right? So it doesn't mean that they're gonna look exactly the same. It just means that the kimono is gonna change and it's gonna be that particular color. Like they're all gonna be symbolized by a color or by a symbol, right? So that's basically what I wanted to do. Like I've been knee deep into building these characters. Like Retro will tell you, it's like every day me and him text back, and I'm like just going crazy, telling him like this is driving me nuts. Like
well, I know because you've shared snippets with me, and no pressure from Hans as usual. But he's like, when. He's really good at that. He's just so excited.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop off, but it was great seeing you. Thank
Okay.
you for having me, Vicky, and
it's
we
my-
will connect
Yes, we will.
offline. Talk about some other things going on. Miguel, I will talk to you soon. Miguel, are we gonna stream
Yeah,
Sunday?
brother.
Even if I'm
yeah, if you want to, if you can.
let's do it. I'll be home, but we'll do it.
Yeah, let's do a stream then.
All right, good.
Awesome.
I want.
So nice to see you. I'm like, come on again. It's nice.
I will. We'll make it
Get
work.
to work.
Yeah. All right, thanks, guys. I'll see you later.
All right, later.
Bye, Kev. Bye.
So then one of the things that also like if you buy the NFT, like what else does that bring with it, right? Does it bring the comic book? What else does it bring? Does it bring a 3D character? Does it bring a toy? Does it bring whatever, right? So does it bring a card? So yeah, all that's going to be included. That's 100% true. So this is why I don't want to release anything yet until
because
everything
you need
is
to iron all those details.
Yeah. I need everything to be 1000% connected.
And you also need to you probably, I mean, I do this even on a daily with stuff that I'm working on IRL. When you're being creative, sometimes you have to like step away and put it down for a couple of days and then go back to it and like look at it fresh and be like, right, oh, actually, I'm really happy with this. This is good. And all the things you go, oh, that doesn't actually work like I thought it would, and I'm not happy. So it's good to like take your time and have a little step away from it now and then, and gives you a bit of perspective, I think, especially if you're working. I know you're not completely isolated because you share stuff with Retro, stuff with me and Ken, but like when you get stuck in that zone in your studio, sometimes it's hard to kind of get perspective.
It's very hard.
Stuff.
To Hans' point here that he mentions that he was joking around, but he says to basically tell the artist, there is no artist, it's just me.
Tell the artist, like you're employing someone.
So yeah, I thought about getting more artists involved, like other people involved, but then it's just I don't want to deal with
organizing people, right?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with really that's not my vision. That's not what I really envision. That's not what I want to do. I want you to do it this way.
Do you know, if you wanted to do that at some point where you would go, okay, I'm going to ask Acid, say for example, to do a 1-of-1 ants, then you raffle that off and it becomes a community thing, or like you say, right, let's have a cute and creepy gang ant or whatever. Because that's what when we had Absurd Apes in, they did a really cool thing like that, didn't he? Where every month, or I don't know, he would get somebody to raffle. You have one.
That's very true. I have a really good one on stage.
But I think that was really cool that he was opening it to the community to like enter for $1 a raffle, and they could win this 1-of-1, and kind of there's ways of, if you wanted to include that, you could do that without having to be part of that main collection. And which is
that'll be cool. I'm open to that. 100%. It's just what the other thing too is, a lot of times like I come home and I don't feel very creative either. And there's times where, like, I was having this conversation with my brother because he's been staying here from Florida for a couple of days, and like sometimes I just don't feel creative enough to like sit in my studio and start drawing stuff. And I'm very like, I need to be super creative in order to do something.
Yeah.
Because if I don't feel it, it's just gonna come out wrong. It's gonna piss me off, and I'm not gonna do it. So there's a lot of times where I get home and I'm very like stressed out, whatever the case might be, and I'm like, all right, let me work on this. And I sit there and I'm like, no, I'm just not feeling it today, and I just can't do it.
It's completely pointless. I feel that's the toughest thing about being a freelance graphic designer, is when you have those days where you're like, I am not feeling.
And you still got to do it.
And you've still got to do it because
it's hard.
Got a deadline.
It's really
that's
hard.
Really tough. So then when you've had a day like that, the last thing you want to do then is try and push it again.
To push it,
So I
Like
totally understand that.
I was really pushing for the comic book to be released for the new year, right? And then I was like, it's just not ready. Like I don't want to push it. I really don't want to push it. And at that point, I didn't have um all the characters built up the way that I do now, right? So I took
Yeah.
my time and I built the characters, and now
Well,
it's
you've
at
got a
that
proper
point where it's much better.
structure. You've got a structure to the story, the
Yeah.
characters, the fractions. It's like, I think
Mhm.
anything beyond this now is going to be an easier step because you've done the
It's easier now,
groundwork.
yeah. Now that I have
Yeah.
that built up, yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I get that.
Now that I have all my characters. Plus the other thing is the other day I was like, okay, well now I need to look at a side view, a back view, a front view, a close-up view of what these characters actually look like, right? So then you sit there and you start drawing and you start making stuff up, and things don't come out right the way that you envision them, and then you got to redo it again. But a lot of times that just to create one character takes a very long time. It's not very easy. Like it takes days.
Yeah.
You want to get it right. You want to make sure that you have like all the right colors. You want to make sure that everything looks perfect, right? And I don't want to rush it. I really just don't want to rush it.
No.
I want to make sure it comes out right and that everything is connected. I want it to feel like a world, like you're immersed in a different world.
Yeah. Like he's right. It becomes managing, not creating then. That's like, it's true. That is exactly what
Yeah,
happens.
TJP, that's right.
Yeah, it is. It's yeah, it is a difficult thing. I'm like you. I have to be. You will just sometimes I'll wake up one day and be like, oh my god, I just want to draw, and I'm right in the
Yes.
zone,
Yeah.
and I will have like IRL work to do, but whenever I get a lull when I'm waiting for feedback or I'm doing something, I think, oh, actually, I'm going to get this done by the end of the day. I've probably got an hour. I will just like pick up my iPad and sit at my desk and do a quick hour because it's like an urge. It's like an itch.
Like an urge, yeah.
You've got to do. It's hard to explain to people who don't have that.
Yeah. You get that gigantic urge, like, oh my god, I have this vision in my head. I got to get it out. I got to get it out.
Yeah.
And then you get it out. Like this little guy, the Jamabushis.
I love these. That's why.
I love these little guys.
So cute.
I was like, I'm tired of like the swords and like the actual feeling of a hard weapon, and I was like, I'm gonna make these guys more mythical and more magic.
That's why I like
related.
They feel magical. They've got like a little
They're
mystical,
more magical,
spiritual guide kind of thing. Yeah, they're amazing. I mean, like, dude, you're so talented.
Trying.
This is insane. Like every character has got its own personality. Without reading about it, I can kind of guess what.
Yeah, you just got to look at them and you can see.
It's a real talent to create characters like that. You should be super proud.
Yeah.
These are badass, by the way.
Yeah. So I got inspiration from this from I was watching Star Wars.
Yes,
this is where I got inspiration for this.
Vibe.
Yeah.
I love it. He feels very Darth.
Yeah.
I love it. It's amazing. So
it was funny because I was watching Star Wars. This was like, no lie, Vicky, maybe like a year ago. And I was like, I have this character in my head. I got to get him out. And the helmet came out. And this is one of the trainings outfits for the Ronins.
Love it.
Yeah. So when they first leave, obviously they don't get to the point where they are now with those kimonos and that look until later on in the storylines, right? So this is one of their and these guys, these are some of the different kind of like views from them and weapons and stuff like that.
God, I just this beyond like to me, like it's
I thought about like what would an ant, what would a weapon like the one right here, the second one in the top, like what would an ant look like holding something that's way bigger than him, because they're able to lift and carry things that are like 10
strong,
times their
right?
weight. Yeah. So those are one of the things that I take into consideration too. Like these little guys are super strong, like they can lift 10 up to 100 times their weight. So I could give them weapons that are super heavy and they're able to do things with it that no one else can because they're so strong.
Because they're so strong, and they can also like connect and make physical bridges and stuff, and carry each other. It's like they're insane little creatures. They just so the breadth of what you can do with that as a character is like,
there's so much you could do with them. So much. So
much
unlimited.
Much more than an obvious hero kind of character like a lion or like what, you know what I mean? I feel like these are just It's much cooler.
Little ants nobody ever thinks about.
No,
You know,
little
yeah,
ants.
they're
We love
so
a little
strong. They're
ant.
so good for the environment. Like this, just it's a lot.
Yeah, it's epic, amazing. It's so good. Are there any more? Oh, I love this as well. This shot.
Yeah, this is the Ronin.
That last piece of
Yeah.
the prologue.
Yeah, the shard, the flame of life.
I love that, the flame life.
So yeah, basically what happened is they had this flame of life, which is that crystal, broke into pieces, and then the Ronin found the red one, basically, which is like the most mythical one.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to touch it because it was on fire, but the Ronins decided to just grab it, and nothing happened to them. Yeah.
Yes. I can't wait to see how it maybe has transformed them.
Yeah, yeah. That's coming.
That's cool.
Well, you read the story.
I did read the story.
Maybe I should send the story to Hans so he can read it.
Oh, yes, you should.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. But then I think the pressure really will be on because he'll see how
I know.
amazing it is. And he'll be like, no.
There's another thing I'm working on. So if you scroll the opposite way, this is another uniform for the Ronins, actually.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, this is also
Nice.
Ronins. Yeah.
Oh, he's going casual. He's got a bit of a scarf. It's like
Yeah.
more cash than a cloak.
Yeah. So you know what's funny? That scarf was I saw a friend of mine wearing a scarf that day that I drew this, and it was just in my head all day. And I'm like, what if I put a scarf on him?
He's gonna have a scarf.
That's basically where it came from.
That's so funny. So it's back up this way?
Yeah, right there. So this little guy here. So these are part of the GIFs collection that we're doing. So the GIF collection was done, and I was releasing it, and then something happened, and I had to I don't even remember. It was like a huge mess, and I had to delete the entire account under Jiffy, and then I couldn't sign back on. So I had to reach out to them and tell them like if they were able to like redo my account, and then they were able to do it and get it back, but
so we're going to be able to access
I had to delete everything again.
Rebel GIFs. You say GIF?
Yeah.
GIF.
Yeah, the little GIFs or GIFs. Yeah. Yeah, these little guys, they're coming. It's just I haven't found the time to redo it again. But they were already done. I had a ton of them, man. They were so cool. But I was so bummed out because I pretty much lost the account, and they were able to recoup it for me.
Oh God.
Yeah. So now I just got to go back on there and redo them. But
you know, you've got a lot going on. I feel like we can forgive you for not fixing that.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like that's these are cute. These are gonna be good though.
Yeah, those little guys are cute. Yeah.
I love it.
Little jiffies.
Little giffies, not jiffies.
Yeah.
Giffies. Tomato. Yeah, awesome. Amazing. I'm just so excited to see what's coming this year. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, again, like I just want to take my time with it, make sure that it's done right.
Yeah, you've got to. I think that's the best thing to do, really. Because you don't want to rush things and then regret or think, oh, I wish I'd done that slightly differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miguel, you need to clone yourself. Yep. I think we all need
pretty
a bit
much
of that. We all need a bit of that technology. But
yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna quickly go on to the Cute and Creepy Gang. I haven't got loads to share. I have got a new bedtime story to finish on, which I'm excited about. Oh God, I don't want to see myself. Go away. That's not nice. So I'm going to make sure it's muted. So I've been thinking about. Okay, so I've been slightly frustrated in the space. I feel like we're doing really cool stuff. How do I get people to be excited about our stuff? I'm in a lot of spaces with other NFT collections that are quite a cheap mint, and I think people can just get excited about the fact that they've minted something for $3 and it's now worth $10, you know, that kind of thing. And I think we're definitely not there because we're not minted out. So although we've got the really cool enforced royalties part of our contract, that's really not for now. That's really for when we're sold out and people are selling on the secondary and that sort of thing. That's when people will reap that benefit. So I was having a little think. I've got some really cool stuff. We've got the trading cards. I've got pins. I got sticker packs. I've got all this stuff. So I was thinking, how do I gamify this with the covens and the traits to make people feel like they want to chase a particular thing? Like I want to mint and I want to get the gold halo or whatever it might be. So my plan is to come up with I'm basically calling them like relics.
Mhm.
So attached to certain traits, you would get a particular relic. So one of the cool things in the collection that we've got some super rare ones. So like, for example, these gold halos, there's so few of them. That's all there is so far minted out of like 670 something. And there's only a handful in the whole
Wow.
collection, right? So I thought, I really want to reward people who like mint this. And the other one is the gold background. Let me find that. And there's only a couple of these. Danny has one. Where's
So
my
how many have been
notes?
minted so far?
Let me go back out. What are we at? 7. I think 670, is it? 671, something like that. Yeah,
How many is it
670.
coming? What's the total of the collection?
6,666.
Mm.
It's a lot. Things have changed. But so we've got the gold background. So I think they are such a low percentage.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
They're really
I never
cool.
even seen those.
Yeah, so Danny has this one. Danny owns this one. So what I thought would be really cool is I'm gonna create like a legendary relic physical reward for anyone who mints a gold background or a gold halo. So that would include a gold NFT, your NFT as a trading card, so like a gold one. So
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool. I like a
So you're
relic.
making more cards?
Yeah, so but I'm gonna do because they're handmade and they're custom. I can say to JJ when one's minted, can you do me a custom card of this? I can design it, I can
Oh,
send
okay, I
it to
see.
him, and he can,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, that's
he
cool.
can just make it for me because I'm
Yeah.
not ordering en masse and doing it with like a big company. It's a cool thing to kind of do. So my plan was, where's my little notes, was to do essentially like I'm calling like relic rewards. So you'd have like the legendary relics, which would be like gold background, gold halo. They'd get like a gold holographic card, a gold enamel pin, a gold sticker, and then like an artifact certificate for that pin. Like basically creating this like you've got this really cool thing that no one else has got.
Yeah.
And then going down from that, I was going to do high relics, maybe an alchemist relic, and then a basic. So I think I've just picked some of the more rarer traits in the collection. So, for example, let's get rid of clear those. There's a death card in the collection, and that's very, very rare as well. And I thought what would be really cool, I think actually Hans has one of these. Where can I find him? I hate that when you can't read through there's so many traits. Where is it? I'll probably just scroll and find it. So I was thinking I could do I would literally do you a death tarot, like a custom death tarot card.
Yeah.
Like, so you get like a little, again, and keep it all kind of very like little talismans and kind of very witchy, keeping on theme with loads of lore. So,
Yeah. I like it.
I was thinking, you'd have a tarot card.
Oh, what is that red one? That one stands out.
Which one? Oh, this.
The red one? Yeah, what is that?
So these are quite rare as well, these red halos.
It just stands out in the collection.
Yeah, well, I added the red because it kind of clashes with everything else, and I kind of liked it because I felt like...
Yeah, I liked it.
It's called the Asteroid Halo, and it's only 4%. This is actually quite a rare one. It's got like 3%, 4%. Oh, it's not loading now. It's annoying.
Refresh it.
There we go.
Oh,
so they really pop.
Yeah. Yeah, that really pops.
Because it's sort of a slight clash, which I kind of like the idea of. So yeah, so I'm basically going to maybe reward magic numbers, gold halos, gold backgrounds, the death card, and then I'm going to pick a couple of the more common traits. So there's a lot of black cats in the trait. There's the death card. There we go. Oh God, why is it loading? It's so slow. Oh, I've lost it now. Yeah, so the death card, and also I've got there's black cats with green eyes, which are quite common, and I thought actually I'll make some of these. Oh, it's been an absolute bitch. Why would it load?
DJP says she's shy.
Oh, geez, Louise. No, not having it. Let me make them bigger. There we go. Oh, so annoying. But yeah, I thought I could reward the cat pin, which with a cat pin,
With
and
a pin, yeah. Those
they'd be
pins
like
are
a bit.
very cool. I
They'd
have
be
one of
like a
those.
basic. I know. Yeah, they'd be a very basic like reward. So you just get the pin, right? You're not getting like.
Yeah.
Whereas with the other ones, I'm going to do a little box. You'd get like I was thinking for the tarot card, you'd get a death card, you get an invocation card where you could literally summon your own little, like little spells and things like that, and kind of really keep it very. My dog's whining. Sorry.
I know. I hear him.
Can you hear
Mine
her?
says to use OpenSea.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that would be a good shout. Actually, let's have a look. Hosted cute sugar skulls. Oh, Sansa, shush girl. Oh no, it's the Kevin Clash. Oh, there we go. Oh,
She wants to go
it don't
out. Is that
matter.
why?
She wants me. She's so desperate. She wants me to cover her with a blanket because she's under the table. This is what she's.
No, she's
like.
not. Is that what she wants?
Yes, that's exactly what she wants. She wants me to get up and go and cover her over. She likes to be in the dark.
That is fucking hilarious.
I know, she's a madam.
That is so
so
funny.
that's basically what I'm planning on doing. So I think what it might do, I'm going to have to push it quite hard, I think. But, we've got like maybe reward some others, like maybe magic number 3 and 9. The white cat's another rare trait. And create these little boxes. You get like a numbered spell card and Sansa, shush girl, all that kind of thing. And then I thought during the year I could do like Coven Court. Right, just give me a second. I'm going to cover her over. She's driving me mad. Sansa Bonanza girl. Right. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay.
That is funny.
That is one spoilt dog. I apologise. She is now.
So you just put the blanket on her and that's it? Now she's good?
She's killed up now. Yeah, that's fine. She might whine again.
Hilarious.
Oh, she's still groaning. Oh, she's mad. Oh God, no, she's yawning. But yeah, so I was thinking, throughout the year it'd be good to do like coven callings where you go right.
Yeah.
If you're in the nocturnal creatures, you get a free mint. And I was thinking basing it on like maybe there's a new trait for that nocturnal creatures, you know what I mean? So maybe I haven't done a fox, okay? So maybe suddenly there's like these new little fox traits and just the people who already have a nocturnal creature gets to mint them over a certain period, maybe it's just for a couple of days, whatever. And I thought that'd be like a really nice way to add more lore into the collection and kind of, maybe you launch a new coven entirely and it's open to a certain amount of holders or whatever, because I've got this lunar oracle, right? So I could put the token numbers in and get her to cast a spell and pick a token that gets something, so I'm just trying to think of ways to kind of give more value to mint and kind of without it being and keeping it. It's quite hard, right? Because I've done this before. I did like a psycho sibling mint, and I was like, oh, if you mint all of these, they were like only $5 or $7, something like that. You got a t-shirt, you got a sticker pack, you got a load of stuff, right? But then it got really expensive because t-shirts are really heavy to post.
Yeah,
the ones I have, they're really good quality, they're heavy. So
yes, they are.
When people start ordering like double XL, triple XL, before you know it, you're paying for a large parcel as opposed to a small parcel. So I've been careful in planning this that it'll all be like fit in a little box. It'll be, affordable to kind of do and kind of stick to. So, but I think the thing I'm excited about is being able to do some more. Like I was thinking, the magic numbers would get a holographic card, the golds would get a holographic card, and to kind of keep the trading card buzz going, because it's really exciting to see how people love that. And I was in a space today and I was just listening and they were like, oh my God, you should check out Vicky's trading cards. They're awesome. I'd love to get some. And I thought, okay,
they're really good.
Without doing a new wave entirely and expecting people to spend more money, it'd be nice to reward holders with trading cards, and it keeps that whole collectible vibe going.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good idea. Plus, your trading cards are awesome. They look really good.
Thank you. Can I share that? I wonder. Let me see if I can share. I've been mocking up like a card. So I said to Danny I would use his NFT and send it to him when it's done. But
By the way, I saw the animated one of this the
oh
doll that you have. That
yes, I
came
put
out
it
really
on the
good.
end. Yeah, that did
Yeah.
come out really well. That was grok. That was. I was like, so I was
Oh, it
thinking the
was.
card would be like, if you can imagine, you'd put the holographic and over the top of the gold, and it would
Hmm.
give you like a gold, like a solid gold card. So I think these would look really cool. Yeah. So you'd get she's sort of your standard card, but not quite because it's going to be really
Yeah,
glitzy. It's going to be like really bling. And then the halo would work the same. You'd have the gold edging and just the gold on the halo, which would be
that
really
looks
cool.
really good.
So that's the plan. So these are going to JJ tomorrow for like a little test. We'll see if they work. See if the holographic. I think they will, because if you remember, I did the honeymoon Mystic Moon as a
Yeah.
holographic, and she was
Mhm.
gold and it shimmered through really beautifully. So I think it'll work really well. Because we
Yeah,
did
no,
a
the
little
cards are definitely really
test.
good.
Well, he did a little
He's very good
test
at making
print. I
cards,
know
I
he's
gotta tell
very
you.
good. He did a little test print for me on an actual gold holographic, and it really messed up all the other colours. The other colours went weird. So I
Yeah.
think it's better to put the clear holographic and stick the gold colour underneath it. I think that will work better. So yeah, that's kind of my little update. Oh, and Danny has done like 12 Lunar Witch candles for me that we're going to give away.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, and I'm calling them the 12 flames of Lunar Witch. And
It's a good
we'll
name.
we'll do periodically, there's 12 moon cycles, there's 12
Yeah.
like months, it makes sense, right? So I can carefully sort of create a little like manifestation card. Like we'll do a little, basically like a moon magic set with
Mhm.
that, me and Danny together. Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like I know it's a lot of work for me, but some of it I've already got, I've already
Yeah.
done pins of a lot of the traits, I've already got the design of the trading card, so it's just creating. So I feel like it's really achievable.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great idea because then it'll get people minting, which is good, which is what we
I
want. We
think
want people
so.
to
As
go
long
and
as
mint
people
your
know
stuff.
about it, right? I think as
Yeah.
long as people know about it, that is the difficulty, isn't it? Reaching people. So I just need to be really on it in spaces and kind of make sure I shout about it, because there's like, I mean, I don't know if people realize, but yeah, what was I posted it earlier. Reposted it earlier. There. So like every holder gets to claim one of these cute and creepy gang pins, and they're super gorgeous, and they come with a
These are
lovely
really good. Yeah.
card. The quality is just, and they're all numbered. So I've done a limited run of them. I think there's 250 of them, I think, something like that, and we've got like 160 something holders at the minute. So there's enough for one for everyone. So if you haven't claimed those and you haven't got one, you need to do that. But I think we're doing some really cool stuff.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I love it.
Yay. But yeah. So
Let's get some people minting.
Yeah, I think, and like this month, I said to Fraser, I know we were doing like mint 2 Lunar Witches and get the Mystic Moon. I said, I think we should trial for a little bit, maybe just giving them the airdrop with 1 mint, so because I don't want to reduce the price at all, because I do think that the value is there. And as long as it's at this price, I can keep doing trading cards and doing cool shit. Whereas,
Yeah.
rather than just minting out for the hell of it to say you've minted out, I don't know. So I'd rather kind of keep it as it is and kind of keep offering
Yeah.
really cool.
Good point from Hans. He said to maybe include links in your post, so maybe we should do that.
Oh, for God's sake, he tells me off a lot about this. What I've started doing, he may not have noticed, is I post on Vicky Licious or Cute and Creepy Gang, and then I put the link in the post from the other account, because it penalises you when you put links on. The reach just does not go anywhere. So that's what I've been trying to do. So I do listen. He made my day earlier though when I read his comment on my little animation. I was like, he said, "Oh, you always surprise me," and I was like, "Ooh, yay, that's good."
Yeah, the animation was really nice. It was very cool.
Well, I'll end the show with, I've done a longer version and I've done a little bedtime story, so I'll end the show on that. But yeah, so that's the Cute and Creepy Gang update It's not as involved as yours, I know, but it's a work in progress. I haven't really gotten very far
No,
with
you're
it yet.
doing great. You're doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so I'm
Good
excited. I was
stuff
just
there.
listening to some of the bigger, like the bigger NFT collections in a big NFT space the other day, and they were talking about migrating to a contract because it enforces royalties.
Yeah.
And I thought, Christ, we've been doing that for like 12 months already, more than 12 months, so that we have this contract with the royalties. So I just think I just need to get attention on us and shout a bit louder, and
Yeah. By the way, did I tell you that we have like Rebel Ants LLC? We also have stuff that it's outside of like the NFT world. Like we're doing if you go on Etsy, we're testing out a product that
seen
we're
these.
selling.
I've
I
seen
don't know if
these.
I told you. I
You
might
did,
have
you
told
sent
you.
me a picture and the link. I've been on there already. There
Oh
it is.
yeah,
So
there
it's
it
in my
is.
favorites.
Yeah, so these are cable management that we have too. Yeah, these are all different colors. These are I designed these, by the way, which I'm still working on the design. There's certain things that I don't like about the hex grip on the top, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how I can change that.
Okay.
I tested some. Actually, I tested some yesterday, but they also come in neon colors too.
Oh yeah. So I saw
Yeah,
this.
so this is something that appeals to the gamer, the people that are usually sitting on a desk with a bunch of stuff like we do, artsy people,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah. And what these are is basically these are just cable management. They come with your 3M. They come in different packs, and you buy them and you put them in your desk, and yeah, some cool
Cool.
stuff.
That is cool. And you've printed those yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm having some good sales on Etsy at the minute.
Yeah, Etsy's pretty good.
Yeah.
I just kind of like released it and put it out there. But I haven't I haven't really pushed it yet. I haven't pushed it, or I haven't, because I'm just testing the water, see what that looks like, because there's so much other things that I want to put on Etsy.
Yeah.
That I've designed, right?
But
I don't know. Slowly but surely.
I have quite a big shop.
Do you?
Etsy. Yeah. There I am.
Oh yeah.
I haven't got any orders today. God damn it. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff on here going on. A lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, you have a lot.
Yeah. I've been on here for years though. So I think I've had, what was it?
Oh, then maybe I pick your brain on Etsy.
Yeah, I've got like 5 stars. Got 5 stars.
Oh.
And I've been on Etsy for
1.1 thousand people have shopped your stuff. That's
I've
crazy.
had 3.7 thousand sales, and I've
Wow.
been on Etsy for 15 years.
Holy shit.
I know.
Should have asked you before I went into Etsy.
I keep
doing all this homework.
I don't talk about it much. Yeah, it's changed quite a lot though. I've been like rejigging a lot of my posts and stuff, But it's cool. You can link up your print on demand to it as well.
Oh, I see.
So this is a print on demand T-shirt. So they buy it on Etsy.
Oh, that one's so cool.
I don't even touch it. Oh, I see the photography on these is so nice. That's my friend.
But that shirt is so cool.
It is a nice one. I love that one.
Yeah, it's more my theme with Japanese style stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm actually working on a skateboard deck.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Oh, I'm really excited. I don't want to share anything yet.
You don't want to talk about it yet?
Oh, I don't know. It's going to be a raffle. It's going to be a raffle.
All right, we'll wait. We'll wait till next week. We'll talk about it next week.
Because I'm going to do a few designs. I'm going to pick them. I'm going to do some maybe Russian doll ones, maybe some Kokeshi ones. I found a really dope site will do them. I even trialed a little bit of glow in the dark on one. Oh my god, it looks so sick. So sick. So I'm excited. But yeah, if anyone is an Etsy shopper.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And all the homework and stuff. I should have just called you.
You should have. I wasn't like deliberately.
You're breaking my head about Etsy.
I wasn't deliberately withholding information. But yeah. But I want to do.
So you got all. So are you're selling all the pins on Etsy too?
So I sell. I think almost everything that I sell on my website is on Etsy.
Okay. I see.
These are my newest pins. They're really nice. They're like,
Yeah,
you've
those
got
are really cool.
the
I
biker
like those.
skull kind of
Yeah,
vibes
I
going
like
on.
those.
So
Pretty
I'm
cool.
working on some new ones of these. So this is like my more tattoo inspired collected
Mhm.
stuff, you know. But yeah, I've started putting things in like little collector sets. So
I
that you
love it.
maybe like buy like a little set and you get like the pin, you get a sticker, you get a print, that kind of vibe. Kind of cool. They're a bit
Very
dark,
cool.
those pictures, actually. I need to go back in and edit them. Sometimes when you edit stuff on like one screen and then you look on another and it's like, I don't know whether it's just my light is down. Yeah, it could be. But
Yeah, that is
yes,
very cool. I like it.
cool. Yeah, so if you ever need any help with that, see, ask me.
Yeah, didn't even know.
Don't Google it. I'm all over that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been on here a while.
very cool.
When I first started on here though, it was only like vintage and handmade stuff, right? You couldn't sell stuff that was like, there's a lot of people on here that mass buy t-shirts from
Yes,
China
I've
and
seen that.
stuff and stuff. That never used to be the case. Like that was,
Yeah,
or it was always like your home. What there's a word for it? Was it with people who do stuff at
homemade
home,
stuff.
homemade
Yeah,
stuff? But like
yeah,
kind of like myself, where you're doing your own designs, you're getting them manufactured yourself, you're making it yourself, all that kind of stuff.
yeah. I feel
And
like
it was.
Etsy's they're trying really, really hard to like stop doing that too.
I
They
hope
want to go
so
back to like
because
the artsy community again.
I hope so because I feel like something was lost when that stopped. Um,
Yeah,
you start getting buried under the listings that have got these, and you look for, say, I don't know, it's Halloween, and you think I want a Freddy Krueger t-shirt, and there's millions of shops selling exactly the same design, just on different color t-shirts, or even the same color t-shirts, and you're like, if you've done something custom that's kind of cool, it gets buried under all that shit because
yeah,
they tend to have the money to kind of throw at it because their t-shirts are costing them like pence to make. They're not. It's a very different vibe. So I'm hoping they go back to that kind of old school thing.
yeah. Let me show you something real quick. I'm gonna go off camera real quick. Give me 1 second.
Oh, are you bringing it to the camera?
Yeah, I am. Hold on.
Okay, right. I'm going to put the bigger screen on then. Okay. Oh my god, there's a lot of banging going on. What's going on? Strictly handcrafted. It did used to be strictly handcrafted. It 100% did.
So look at
he's
this
back.
little guy. You can see him. So
oh my
tiny.
God, he's a tiny little ant. I gotta make him bigger. Oh my goodness.
He's very detailed, by the way.
That's amazing. I love it.
His little sword and everything.
Oh my god. Did you 3D print that?
No, I had this one made because I can do it in the 3D printer, but it's just very difficult to do at this little tiny level
Teeny tiny.
because of the details. Yeah. But he's so tiny and so detailed. It is so good.
That's amazing.
His little antennas came out good. Everything came out really good on this guy.
Oh, can you imagine getting like a little mystery box of stuff? Like you get your little carrot, like a tiny little pack, like a trading card pack, but with like your little ant in there.
Yeah.
You get a little card in there with like all his traits and lore. That'd be so cool.
Yeah. So this is an injected toy. So these are like what toys are really made with.
Okay.
Right. Like really high quality toys.
Right, there you go.
But even as small as they are, as small as you see it here, they're very expensive to make right now. But like it's very detailed.
Yeah, you can
Back,
see
everything. Oops. Wait.
Oh, off camera. There we go. Oh god,
Back.
look at his sword.
Yeah.
Or is it a bow? Is it a bow or a sword?
It's a sword. Yeah. Very detailed little guy.
Wow. How many did you get made of those?
Just a couple. I just wanted to test it. I wanted to see what it would come out to be. But these are cool to put like in a little bubble if I'm gifting people stuff.
Or you could
those little
do
plastic bubbles.
I was going to say you could almost do like a gumball machine. You get the
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
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 So when I went to NFT NYC, there was a guy doing that in a in a bar, he had like tiny little ape ones which had little characters in.
Yeah.
And they were, it was really cool.
And he stands on his own and everything. It's like really well made. Very good.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Yeah.
Very
I like
cool.
him.
I like him a lot.
So tiny. I just love it.
He's teeny weeny tiny.
Yeah.
As an ant should be.
Yeah. This is why I like it. His little shoes, everything. It's just so perfect.
I know, he's lovely. I'd have him sat on my desk.
Oh my God, I love it. One of my favorite toys so far.
Oh, ant snow globes. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be cool. I didn't even think of that.
So I did a range of creepy snow globes for Christmas cards and NFTs a couple of years ago. I don't know whether you knew me then. Did you ever see those?
No, I don't think so.
It was called Seasons Creepings, and it was like a play on like your Christmas vibe. So there was an alien abduction in a snow globe. There was a graveyard with ghosts, and it said on the headstone, "Here lies my Christmas spirit." You know, so it was kind of like that kind of thing. They were fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Minted quite a lot of them.
Maybe I'll send Retro this little guy.
So teeny tiny.
Hear me,
costs
Retro?
more
I'm
than
gonna
a
send
big
it to
one. Yeah. Oh my God. Apparently I'm
So
your
good.
ChatGPT. Here we go. I'm like your AI friend. Oh,
All
well,
right.
that's good.
So
That was an amazing show. I'm so glad Kev came on. It was really good that you talked
yeah,
to us about the
yeah.
tip.
I'm glad he's back. And we
Yeah.
get to stream again. We get to actually put our plans in place finally.
Yeah, it's good. It's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
hopefully
excited
place
to get
doesn't happen, but
these holographic cards tested, the gold ones, and come up with like the little like relic certificates and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So you've got a nice little gift. I've got boxes, little boxes I can put them in already. So yeah. Amazing. Wow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish on a little bedtime story before we go completely off here, but we'll say our good nights now. Did you have any final little thoughts?
good night, everybody. I will see you guys Sunday. Do not forget, we have a stream with Kev
What
on
time?
Sunday,
Time?
8 p.m.
EST?
8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah,
Okay, so I'll be in bed.
you will be in bed. Yeah,
I'll be in bed. That's
Retro will
fine.
be in bed. Everybody will be in bed.
We'll be in bed. It's fine. You carry on. I'm actually doing an X Space on Sunday at 3 p.m. EST with I don't know if you know Archie's Apes, any of you Ape Chain guys?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So me and Danielle and Shills as well. So there's 3 girls, and we're going to try and do it every Sunday. Get a guest on to talk about stuff. Just kind of So we're doing that on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's just literally just an hour show. We always say that though, don't we? It's always more than an hour. So it's just
I'll try to jump in if I have time. Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 p.m. So if anyone check out my timeline, I'll share the link for the
Sounds
reminder.
good.
But yeah, well, thanks everybody for hanging out. We've had a busy comments. We've been so engrossed in stuff. I haven't even shouted out everyone, but I know Hans is here and Acid and DJ
everybody was here.
P,
Usual.
Retro. Who else? Let me go back.
I didn't see Luna today.
I didn't. Joff was here.
Joff is here. Yeah.
Yeah. I think. There's millions of comments. So yeah, everyone, thank you so much for coming and hanging out and having a catch up on what we're all doing. It's cool. But I'm going to get a guest on for next week. I was just waiting for someone to reply to me. I'm hoping they're going to say yes. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. They do some really cool stuff.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining, and stay cute, stay creepy, and we'll see you next week. I'm going to
Good night,
end on a
everybody.
little bedtime story for you all. Good night.
Morvella of the Wolf Moon. Morvella was stitched beneath the wolf moon, when the veil thinned and wild magic roamed free. On that night, La Lupa, mystic moon of the wolves, stepped from silver shadow and gifted the lunar witch a single strand of sacred fur, shed willingly from her own hide. The lunar witch worked by moonlight alone. She drew silver thread through cloth, frost, and fur, weaving her lunar magic into every seam. With each stitch, She whispered spells into Morvella's ear, shaping a vessel not of flesh, but of spirit. As Morvella was filled, the sacred wolf fur was placed at her heart, binding instinct, loyalty, and ancient knowing. Through it, a bridge was formed, a quiet thread stretching between lunar witch and wolf spirit, allowing them to hear one another across realms. At her side, a small wolf was stitched in cloth and buttoned eyes, a quiet echo of the greater spirit, so its presence could rest gently in the waking world. Morvella was not made to tame the wolf, nor to cage its wildness. She was made to stand between, to carry the voice of the witch to the wolf, and the wisdom of the wolf back to the moon. And so she waits, stitched with frost and shadow, a faithful conduit of the wolf moon, guarding the darker instincts of lunar witches until the night calls her to awaken.